Hi there. Carrie Palmer back in the house. And oh my God, my life is in fast forward, guys. So, my neighbor buried his dog yesterday morning. He's had to be housebound for a very long time because his dog has been sick for a long time. My neighbor around the corner who has the cats, she buried her husband not long ago. And then I have with me a student, a young man who is helping me, but he's here for his next step into evolution. And oh, he's experiencing a lot. I actually will do a video with him and another student. We'll call them Louise and Joe. Um, because together they are exploding and they're trying to figure this stuff out. So what happened is yesterday I had a garbage queue, to where I had food in my fridge and freezer. This kid's helping me clean stuff out. I'm zen liking. I'm getting stuff out of here. He's eating me out of house and home, and I love it. He's only 6'5". And so yeah, he eats a little bit more than I do. So I invited my neighbor and the other neighbor over to just like eat this big pile of stuff that I had in my freezer, like fried chicken. I cut it to chicken fingers and all kinds of stuff. And just we could sit and raise a glass to new beginnings because he gets to travel the planet now because he doesn't have an animal. Her life is changing. And then my student, it's like he is just exploding and he's heading home in a bit. And it's like, he doesn't know where home is. It's like you start over when you get to this space. So we all got together yesterday afternoon and we're sitting, and it was like lovely. And the most insane thing happened to me, but it's all I needed to have happen for me to like start the next step. So this lovely woman, I love her to the moon and back. She came in at the right time and had to say the right things. We're sitting there talking, everything's served. I make stuff really easy, like super simple. So we're all done eating, we're chit chatting, and she starts talking about, she read about and knows about like near death experiences. So she's read stuff and she's done research. It was like comical because I am trying to say, I know a few people. I know a lot of people. And it's like, and I know some stories intimately of what the experience is. And so it's like it was a bad movie, like a Jim Carrey thing with a bubble coming out, nothing came out. I was like, I was trying to say, hey, I know a thing or everything. And it was like I could not get a word in edgewise. And so I was just, and then I'm looking at my student, we're like, it was magical. It was like, things are shifting. So it happened. It was a great night. Fast forward, woke up today. I just went for a long walk. I think I went 5 to 7 miles. I've been gone like all morning and it's afternoon. And during this walk, so much has come through. But this moment had to happen for me to be sitting next to someone I care about. I know no one. I have no friends. Nobody visits me ever. So having a student here and then having them over, oh, I can't even tell you when that's happened. So sitting there and having her saying things, and I'm like, no, no, no. I mean, it's like part of it, yeah, but it's like I know I can explain the whole big picture. And I couldn't get a word in edgewise. So that was like, this is where law of attraction is real. Yes, you can manifest all this cool stuff, but you guys, that's not what you're doing it for. You're manifesting the life that you designed to show up before you. And that's when you stop using the word, you just allow and surrender and trust. When you're listening, you'll only go where you're supposed to. So she had to say these words last night because I realized she loves being around me. My energy is delicious. She just loves being around me because I just always know what exactly to say. I know I work for God. I know what she needs because God tells me. He says the words. I'm the mouth, I'm the channel. So it's like, yeah, it feels good to be around me. But I realized I've never been myself with her. I've never unfolded. So it's like I have yet another person that I'm hanging with, right? But they don't know me. And I'm like, I will never do that again. If I'm going to share a cocktail with you across the table and if we're going to sit in the sun, it's like, you need to know me so I can be who I am. It's like, I am so done not being who I am. And I moved to Mount Shasta to finish becoming what I am. And I'm that. So when I met this person, it's like wonderful. But it's like, I mean, I've got books, I've got videos, I've got a website, this is who I am. But who you see, it's like, I'm not like your other neighbors. Not at all. And that's why I'm glad my student is here because he's reading other stuff that I've written that's never been published. He's carrying a lot right now, but he has a lot of questions. So he's going to be sharing. He's going to actually be opening my talks, and so will Joe and Louise. They're going to open my talks. They'll use their own names or whatever they want, but I want them to come out and explain how they found me and how they reached out. And now they are on this path with me. She already spent a week or so with me, and now he's with me. So they're going to be my teachers. They're going to help me teach this as I build the center for the bridge where it's going to be beautiful. It's where people can come to just become this and they don't have to worry about the people they left behind. It's going to be the safety zone where they get to step into their glory and I get to teach you how to do it. So everything's unfolding magically quick. We're going to have a media event just to announce I am no longer going to be silent. I'm going to come out. I'm coming out of the closet. I'm no longer going to be hiding. And this is going to be wild stuff for me, but I'm so ready for when I was a little girl. And this is what I want you to go to. When I was a little girl, before the abuse got really bad and the sexual abuse and being tortured at like 2 and 3. Oh, wait, as an infant, I was also tortured. But when I was a little girl, I remember seeing myself on stage in front of thousands of people. And I did sing. I was a performer and I enjoy that. And I still do. I love to sing and I will sing. But it's always like, I don't want them to look at me and say, oh, look what I can do. And so I never knew. I knew I would be speaking, but I didn't know about what. And so when I figured it out, I just knew I didn't know anything. I didn't know I'd be an author. So I had to wait until this book came through me that I was not even aware was coming. So the bridge coming through, I haven't really had much in the last few days. So I think it's a wrap. It's all going to start coming together and I'm going to start speaking about it as the books are coming out. Because frankly, it's like the books, I have the information, so I'm going to share it. I'm sharing it, and then the book will come out. But the other books are a great way to get started. Man is Running His Own Nest pretty much sets the stage for what the bridge is going to teach you next. So I highly recommend you get that book. And let's change this planet. Let's come from a space of love because I can't play the icky game anymore. You know, it's like if something feels icky, I go the other way. And today I was told I'm launching. I've been ready for this. And by the way, Melissa Keenan, you think you're going to keep that money? You're going to be the poster child. Don't publish with her, by the way. And she can't sue me because she already has my money. So that's it for now. And I can't wait to come out. It's going to be lots of fun. Thanks.